Hey guys, Craig Douglas here today in sunny South Florida here at Shivworks Products Group headquarters to talk about and debut our new Shivworks Practitioner's helmet, which is a collaboration with Ben Aubin at Redbeard Combatives. So we've been wanting a helmet. I've been wanting a helmet for a long time. And as most of our alumni know, historically, I used the fist helmets, and that was really the best thing we had back in the day. But a lot has changed. There are a lot of options now. So Ben came out with his reality-based helmet. And if you look at and this is a great helmet. I like this helmet quite a bit. But if you look at what's going on here, we have a face shield, and then we have this mesh bottom, and the top of the helmet is open. And I think this is a really awesome helmet for the average person that's wanting to practice reality-based combatives with some kind of airsoft pistol, usually a training group. I think this is a real good option for that. What I asked Ben to do and the distinctions between our helmet is I wanted this face shield completely enclosed, and obviously when you do that, they're going to have venting issues. So when using marking cartridges, basically what we did was we tried to reduce the amount of possibility as far as getting on the inside of the helmet, any kind of, colored soap or piece of plastic. In some places that I conduct training, stuff getting inside the helmet is just a no-go. This portion right here, if somebody hauls off and hits, I think this is a little more forgiving that way compared to this piece right here. So, and I would encourage you to use these with closed fist strikes without light MMA gloves, and I don't think Ben does that either, okay, on his normal helmet. But on the helmet, our collaboration helmet, if you're gonna use closed fist strikes, you definitely need MMA gloves. Here, so it's vented at the bottom. We've got some holes. There's less open area that something could possibly get in. It is a small chance a little something could get in there, but I think it's reduced with this design. The other thing Ben figured out, which is super cool, is to mitigate the fogging issue. What he's done, and it's very different than the standard helmet, is if you notice the top here piece, this is closed off, okay, with kind of a foam gasket, which seals this up well. It vents at the bottom. We have the same mesh that's normally here around the mouthpiece at the top. So actually it vents pretty well. Ben did some testing and he said that this vents as well as this. Looking at it from my perspective, I think from purely a fogging venting issue, I think Ben's standard helmet is definitely gonna have an edge. The last thing that's different on our helmet and the standard Redbeard helmet is that I wanted a closed top. And the reason I wanted that, so thinking about this as a practitioner's helmet, when guys buy this helmet, I am obviously authorizing this helmet to be used in an ECQC class. So as a practitioner, as someone that trains after you come, an alumni usually, okay, if you bring this to class, you're good to go. But quite often in open enrollment classes compared to closed training groups, things can get a little bit wilder. So if it's 4 to 6 guys who know each other, there's probably more control than, say, an open enrollment class with 20 people and you don't know anybody there. And what I've seen is guys will do things like hit each other with the T-guns. Now, most people don't have T-guns, and they're practicing this stuff with airsoft, with people that they know. So for that kind of stuff, I think this is okay. I don't think that's an issue. Using T-guns, Glock ammunition guns, which are actual Glock 17s, and going to an open enrollment class, what I wanted was to give an end user full coverage. So the chances, if somebody, pops you with that, you're not going to get split open. That's why I wanted a completely closed top. Obviously, we have the Shivworks snake right there. And those are the main differences. Everything else on the helmet is the same. We've got the same earpieces that remove, but the main differences are the closed top and the shield, okay? So Ben's helmet, I think he sells this for $195. Ours is going to be $100 more. This is going to be $295. What you are paying for is the difference is the closed top, and you're paying for this, all right, which is very different than this. If that suits your needs, and I think if you're going to an open enrollment class with marking cartridges, I would err towards full protection, okay? If you don't plan on going to an open enrollment class with me, Cliff Byerly, he would be another guy that uses marking cartridges, teaching entangled gun work. Cecil, you know, I think this helmet is going to give you an edge over this helmet, in my opinion. Plus, this helmet also gives you the ability to practice with your bros when you're home and still have the same level of protection. This helmet's going to be $100 more, all right? I've already had people who already have Ben's helmet ask Ben and me both, hey, can I just buy this piece and retrofit it to my helmet? No, you can't. I'm sorry. We paid for this prototyping, and we also paid for an exclusive with Redbeard for this design to be made for us. So it is what it is. You're going to have to buy the whole helmet. So it's $100 more. Where does this fit in compared to other things like the Spartan gear helmet? Well, the Spartan gear helmet is a heavier helmet. It has a different chin strap, and it's definitely going to take more impact than either one of these helmets. We've got a cowl that covers this, that completely closes off and eliminates any possibility of something getting into the inside. And this is a real good durable helmet. I've been using these with the military, law enforcement, and other in close coursework for quite some time, especially when guys really are hitting each other with things like rifles and handguns, or you're using helmets, like hard helmets, and against somebody wearing one of these as a role player. I've been using these in open enrollment coursework here recently. They've held up really well. And I think this helmet provides a lot of protection. It's also a lot more expensive compared to something like this or something like this. So what I wanted was something that came in between this and came in between this. And that's the idea behind the price point. That's the idea behind the features as far as what this helmet is designed to do. If you are an instructor like I am, and you are on the road 40 weeks a year, and every class you teach has 20 students, and your helmets are going to get 200 fights a weekend, you may very well want to get these helmets, all right? If you're not that, if you're a practitioner and you're doing 2 classes a year on your own and you're not farming your helmet out to everybody, I think this is the way to go. I really do. So that's why we call this the Shivworks Practitioner helmet, and it's available at shivworksproductsgroup.com. Drop us a comment. You can ask me more questions. I think I've answered most. This is the first time we've done a video where we explain a product. I've done a video where I explain a product. So, you know, hopefully this will answer most of the questions that people have about the helmets. If there's something we haven't answered, you're more than welcome to comment, and we'll try and answer as soon as we're available. Thanks a lot, guys. Train hard.